Brother, let me tell you something right now. If you thought I blew your mind with that, Caucasians speak through witchcraft, through spellcrafts, through priestcraft. They speak spells over nations of people using their media, knowing that inevitably, if it's spoken into existence, it will then fall onto the nation of people that they're attempting to speak these spells over. So when Caucasians use these false racist crime statistics against black people, when Caucasians say black people are 13% of the population but over 80% of the crime, black women have the most abortions, black people have low IQs, black people are this, black people are that. Notice how they perpetrate those curses, those spells that they know work over you through the media, and they repeat it and they repeat it and they repeat it and they repeat it and they put it on repeat for years on end, constantly through their media, through their social media, through every form of media or or words they have, any type of thing that they can cast this spell through, they do, knowing that it comes true, or in hopes it comes true. So they know black people do not commit as many crimes as them. They know that they over exaggerate and over saturate black criminality, but they hope it comes true. So by putting black criminality constantly out there in their media, they know by using witchcraft and spellcraft, it starts coming true more. They know by speaking on abortion and low population of the black community constantly in their media, and cursing black women continuously about their hair, speaking spells and curses on black women about their pregnancies and about their and about their abilities to have babies. They know is coming true. They know, they want it to come true. It doesn't come true. And in fact, half of these curses that they speak onto us come back and bite them in the ass, and they get double what they have tried to implement on us. So Caucasians use witchcraft, spellcraft, and priestcraft. They know these crime statistics are not true. When they sit there and say constantly in their media, black people keep on shooting each other, black people keep on shooting each other, black people keep on killing each other, black people can't stop killing each other, black people are the biggest, are the race of men on earth that kill each other, black fathers are non-existent, black fathers are non-existent, black fathers are non-existent. They put it on repeat, knowing it's not true, in hopes that it does come true. This is their new form of eugenics. This is what they've practiced on us for over 400 years. But the thing is, it's not coming true anymore. It doesn't work anymore. And those are spiritual issues that I'll go into in a later video. I've gone into on videos on my channel. But Caucasians are very sneaky people. They're very, very, very sneaky people. They know words are very powerful. They know words are very, very powerful. And the curses and the things you say about people can either lift them up and put a sense and energy on them that's good, that lifts them up and brings them strength and vitality, or brings them curses, brings them depression, brings them darkness, anger, and frustration. Do you think Caucasians have been speaking positive things about us behind closed doors through their media, or negative things behind us? I think it's the opposite. This is why they come on here and they say things that they know are not true. They know damn well those crime statistics are not true and they're false. But by pushing it, they hope it becomes true. So by constantly repeating it to your face, you're a criminal, you're black, you have nothing, you're ignorant, you have low IQs, your women have the most abortion, you guys commit the most crime, you guys never graduate college. By pushing that constantly and constantly and constantly and putting it out into the airwave, putting it out into the ether, putting it out into the world, they know it's coming over a group of black people, and it's going to fall on somebody that's not spiritually intelligent or spiritually mature, and it's going to affect them. This is why they get so angry and get so scared when black people start coming together and speaking about them, because they know behind closed doors they practice it themselves, but they know that black people are ignorant to this. So when black people all come together in large crowds and they start talking about how wicked white people are, about turning the lies that white people speak onto them back on them, sending the curse back to the sender, that's why they don't like that. That's why they put black agents in black communities to try to stop that. Stop speaking, oh, let's not do what the white man does and be racist towards him. Two wrongs don't make a right. They essentially want to continue for years on end to speak spells and curses over our nation, speak spells and curses over our people without anything happening in return. And so when you bring up how Caucasians are actually very racist and how they've done all this stuff and how they've done wicked stuff and they're going to pay for it, they know, spiritually speaking, because black people are more powerful than they are spiritually, they know it's going to have a bigger effect. So it takes a smaller amount of upset, intelligent black people that know about the spiritual world to speak and dispel the curses back onto their nation. Look at this. They put crack in the black communities in the 80s because coming off the civil rights movement for about 30-40 years, they've watched us grow in intelligence and everything, and our families were stronger than ever. Look at what we just went through. We were getting more businesses, it's just everything about us was rising, and they said no, absolutely, behind closed doors, no, this can't be happening. We can't have this. We can't be trying to compete with them. We have to keep them down at the bottom, and the rest of the world joins in with them too. Why do you think all these other nations of people come here and the first thing they do is side with Caucasians and continue to repeat and say those same statistics, those same spells, and speak those same spells? Why do the Chinese people come over here and the Asians come over here and speak the same spells and curses over the black community that the white people do? That's how powerful you are, that they need to bring in other nations of people to help put spells onto your people. So they put crack in our streets in the 80s. Spiritually speaking, there's the laws of the universe that the Caucasian violates all the time. He does not give it. The Caucasian man and woman do not give a fuck about the laws of the universe. They don't. They'll take the hit. They know if they put black people under curses and spells and continue to step on their neck, that inevitably through the universe, it has to come back to them. They're willing to take that hit because that's how much they dislike you. So they put crack in the streets in the 80s in the black community, and for about a good 10 to 15 years, we suffered because of it. They got us. They got us to trip. They got us to fall. And because of the crack and because of the drugs and because of the gangster rap and the gang movements throughout the United States and the black communities, they got us down to a very low point again, where we were just looking at ourselves in a mirror as just, we're depressed. We didn't see ourselves as anything other than thugs and drug dealers because their spells worked. But that came back and it bit them in the ass, and now Caucasian kids will not stop sucking fentanyl and meth down. Those spells came back to bite them, not only because of what we did and because we're waking up and we're getting smarter to what we're doing, but because inevitably through the laws of the universe and through the power of let me skip over the spiritual things, because I'm not sure if you're into that or not, so you're not going to understand it. But inevitably it's come back and it's bitten them times two. Black people have reversed the curse and sent it back to the sender, and now it's fallen on their heads times two. So as many black people got affected by the crack epidemic, when they put that onto us and they put that curse and spell onto us, it's going to come back to their community times two. And it's happening right now, to the point where they have to hide how many deaths are coming from drug overdoses in their community. They have continuously practiced eugenics on us and spoken spells over black women's wombs and cursed them, saying, don't have more babies. You guys have the most abortions. You guys have the most abortions. Margaret Sanger, they put abortion clinics in every single black neighborhood, promoting it, giving black women incentives to go and destroy their children and destroy their next generation. Because of it, it's coming back on their head. Now they have incredibly low birth rates. Now their children, every curse that they put onto us comes back to them times two. But they just don't care because that's how much they dislike you. Which means you should take a look at yourself and say, how important are we that they have to constantly speak spells over us like that? Just think about it. Food for thought.